I believe you got a nice little scroll out of your journey.
Oh yeah, I'm holding on to that and studying it every time I can.
How
And we
frustrating.
got an extra level.
Oh yes, you got a level up.
I don't know how to apply
Oh
that.
yeah, crap! I need to go check my things and get new powers because I haven't had the ability to look at it because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I was going to
I'll
update
deal with it
those
later.
for you. I think... Okay, I updated your your thing. Did you roll hit points last time,
Yeah.
Rainbow?
We
I
all
did.
rolled hit points.
I already added them and stuff.
Okay, I gotta open up my book and see what's missing from the laser. I think I did it all last time. While he was right after the session. Laser 5th level, extra tech. Yeah, I took care of you already, Durandi. You're good.
Oh, okay. Did I pick my extra technique?
You did not give me an extra technique that you picked.
Yeah, I'll pick it and tell you for next time. I haven't been able to look because I also get to replace one of my old ones, and I knew I wanted to. I just couldn't remember which ones I had. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep the game up after the session so you can view what's on your character sheet and stuff.
Well, I'll just text you during. That way, later.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, obtaining a scroll and participating in some, classic ruined searching. And
committed one of the classic blunders.
Yeah, and little things like unintentional
murking a guy.
Death. Yeah.
We didn't kill him.
We straight up were the cause of his death. Don't even with me.
Look, okay, fine. You were straight up the cause of his death. I didn't do anything.
Congratulations.
Oh, fight me.
No.
Okay. I've updated your levels now. There we go. I just needed to put in a different number, so... Okay. But yes, and you return to the city, one person fewer, and one person unknowingly more, or consistent. Because Henry exists.
We had Henry the entire time. What are you talking about?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, the guy died of dysentery on the way.
But, returning to Castle Vert, the city is yours, and the game is unpaused.
I can't see.
I died of dysentery.
I cannot see. Why did I cannot see?
I don't know.
That is strange. And if I do this, nothing fixes. Okay. That is strange. I can always enact the delete character, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Maybe it's just a loading thing. I'll try reconnecting.
Alright. Technology!
Yay.
Okay. Yes. Since you are returning midday, you are given very little more than a glance over as you're welcomed inside the city.
Well, neat. How's everybody feeling?
How much time have I gotten in on that scroll?
Okay, it's not that long of a journey back from there.
Yeah, but
Riley's character.
You would kind of need to dedicate some actual reading time. It might be difficult to do that while moving.
I got it. Okay.
So unless you can get somebody to carry you.
I'm not that heavy.
Sorry,
Who's up for it? Come on. Come on. Come on, you seem like a big, strong boy. Taps his shoulder that's by my knee.
Henry, we have a task.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, I'm good with that.
If it seems like Henry's struggling, I'll hop off. I don't want to be that much of a jerk. But if he can, I would much appreciate it.
Henry, with a strength of 10, cannot lift your form.
Like, not that big, though.
He also has all of your other gold.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Shit. Carry the gold.
Fine, it's for the purpose of the missions. I don't even know what mission, but I guess I'll carry.
That would not be for
Hey, I knew
saying
I
that
liked you.
Henry would not have tried. So, oopsie daisy.
So maybe some sort of like strength thing, or
Oh no, you have a marvelous strength score. You're fine.
all right. Also, Ray's character art is different. I just noticed that.
Yeah, no, it's good looking, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be Josh. Josh took the time to match me up, and it looks good.
I can only see like a quarter of it, but it looks pretty good.
All right. Crap, I needed that.
Okay, with that, I'd say you'd be able to get somewhere around 5 hours of reading in on it.
Sweet. Gonna go to my inventory. Make a note.
Okay. I imagine, however, that you would ask to be put down when entering into the city.
Yes. At that point, I'll walk.
Alright.
Yeah.
You said 56 hours, right?
I believe it actually says so on the item, but you might not be able to read that because it might not be identified. Yeah,
It's there.
56 hours.
So I'm gonna put 5 out of where's the divide? There it is. 56. Haha!
Okay.
Saved. Cool. Neat. Thank you, Jason. Much appreciated.
All right, you're welcome.
Alright.
I'm very excited about what this is gonna do for me.
Anything else we want to do today?
Don't dilly-dally.
I'm gonna
gate.
keep reading.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go
Fine.
inside.
So, Josh, do I get like more to my list of parried spells because I leveled up, or?
At this level, I have to check what happens.
All right.
I think.
Paladin gets.
Because I know
Why is it-
paladins have a pretty delayed casting growth. You
Yeah.
Mostly
gain
what he
access
should get
to
is just
second
the
level
extra
spells.
attack.
Oh, I would.
Oh,
Cool.
you son of a gun.
Why is there 2 items?
Why are there 2? Where's the other one?
It's
Oh,
up by
I
the
didn't
museum.
corral him. Delete. Okay.
I didn't accidentally peers into another timeline for a second.
Who's that over there?
Okay. Bustling market and business, as usual. Okay, these people are not here. Because the show is not running today. Because they're missing one of their lead stars.
I'm not sure how to add those spells. Sorry.
That's okay. We'll probably have to take care of spells a bit later.
Between
but
sessions.
You
Yeah,
can
that's all right.
find them. There's the Compendium Packs. It's the book-looking icon. What's in there, you can find them under DDB, I think it's spells. Yep, DDB spells. Or under my shared... Oh, I don't think I made a shared spells
Oh.
list.
That's what I'm getting.
Okay. Henry is going to venture into town. He's going to see if he can
Okay.
something.
That
All right.
Henry honestly worries me.
Hey, like him. Be nice.
I don't know that he'd make it without you guys.
He wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
He almost got eaten by a crocodile.
A giant crocodile. Didn't you guys like lose a party member or something?
Yes. He was seeking the crocodile to fight it.
What a bozo.
Wait, so Henry killed one of your guys?
No, I think one of the guys. This was before I showed up, but I think one of their party members died to the croc.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lost.
Yeah, that's what.
Lost a fellow in the battle, and
Yeah.
Henry offered himself up.
What? Wow. Quite the deal.
I guess.
Yeah.
Is it because you wanted him to, or did you just allow him to follow you?
He offered.
Okay.
If
They
I
didn't
am
say
being
no,
frank,
apparently.
he is not really worth consideration, so I wouldn't have even bothered asking.
Did you at least get money out of it?
No. There were a couple chickens that we left there. They've probably run off by now. Been eaten by a
Died.
fox or something.
Wow.
Okay.
You know, I was really
just about to
hoping
start
for
moving
some.
my character.
I was really hoping for something terribly more mysterious or something weird, but that's just
No,
kind of
like-
boring.
Yeah, he's a normal dude that they picked up.
Yeah.
Like, not even kind of a different thing. He's just a rando.
Yeah.
I like him though. He's a good guy. Plus, he carries our stuff.
That's a fair point.
So he's another
Backpack
body
is-
to carry more gold.
A backpack
Technically
is
cheaper
always
than a
useful.
mule.
Wait, has he like eaten in the last couple days? Because has anybody been paying for his food?
Is that some? Have you guys just been letting him wander the city this whole time?
Yeah.
Honestly, I
We've not
haven't paid.
actually been. I know. See, he probably ate with us when we went to the last place, because he would have been in our group.
Henry, what's the hurry? What are you doing?
Waiting
I
for my
think he's
day's
hungry.
meal.
What?
I'm looking for my meal. I need food.
I'm sure there's a trash can out behind the carnival.
Henry, come here, my
Have a
boy.
little work for me.
No, Henry,
moment.
and I give him a gold and say, Henry, meet us at the mansion where we stayed last night. After you're done eating, go get yourself something to eat.
His eyes go big, like the size of the moon. This is more money than I've ever seen in my life.
I hand him a second one. I feel bad for this guy.
Even bigger.
2 gold is... Yeah, like he can
You
take 2
fear
gold.
if you give
Here,
him more, he might die of a heart attack at this rate.
Henry, come back to me once you run out of that, because that should be able to cover your food. And he's gone.
That's,
You're spoiling it.
I'm
You
scared of what's
didn't
gonna
feed
happen.
him.
now.
I thought you guys fed him at least.
Truly, I hadn't even considered it. I would have given him some feed.
I honestly did
my
not consider that either.
I mean, he
Okay, quick
seems
hands, you're excused. You just got here. Everybody else, we are terrible people.
he seems like he's doing fine on his own.
That's also true.
I don't think looking for scraps in the street is okay. Okay?
Look,
Yes,
it's-
but I'm.
Just don't give him too much more gold. He might get some self-esteem, and then he might leave.
Okay, so here's the thing. He can't, right? Because you guys made him offer his life. Haven't you, Mr. Wizard Guy? Didn't you make a pact with him or something so he can't leave?
That's not really a thing.
No.
Damn it. All right. Well, long
That's not
story
about-
short, he can't. He can't carry our stuff if he's malnourished.
He's carrying
Yes.
it now.
But giving him 2 gold is probably already paid for more than he's worth.
I was thinking about
Hey.
giving him 1 silver.
Quick
the
hands. How much gold do you have on you right now?
I'm not gonna tell you that.
Whoa.
Give me a rough. Give me a rough idea. It's over 100.
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
What I mean is, you can't spare a gold every now and again for Henry. What is he doing? He paid for a hooker. He paid for a hooker.
What did you think was going to happen? He's an uncultured person in the middle of a big city.
Oh my hell!
See,
I didn't
this is
even
why
know
I
this
was only
city
gonna give him a
offered that
silver.
sort of thing. See, Ryan, that could have been you going out back with that hooker, but now it's him.
Sorry, I had to do that.
Now it's him.
Well, last time I gave him more than 5 silver. Okay.
Well, I'm going to look around town. I'll meet you guys later.
Bum, bum, bum. Okay.
I didn't think I'm going to try to exchange some silver for gold. Who's not carrying so much coin?
Okay.
Isn't gold heavier than silver, so the weight is... never mind.
No. all
Coinage
coins
just
weigh the
works in
same.
50s. You just
I'm
50
just being dumb.
coins equals pound.
No, I'm just being dumb.
It's 5th edition, man. We're not gonna bother with material densities.
As funny as that would be.
Oh gosh. I don't even think the older editions bothered with that.
I think first did.
I wouldn't be too surprised about that, actually.
So
Yeah,
is
because
that
first
a,
edition was whack.
is that a thing that I can do in the town?
Yeah,
What's the conversion rate?
you are just converting coin into from one coinage to another. You can find a bank. I don't really have a bank on this map. It's
What?
10 silver to a single coin of gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, are there towns where that's different?
Probably not.
Who knows? Normally I keep my money systems consistent.
Okay, I was gonna say, who knows? Well, Rye would, because he's kind of traveled a bit in the country.
Historically, that it's not very accurate, but for play's sake, it is completely accurate that they stay pretty consistent. Alright.
Well, the reason I ask him, because couldn't we just take our silver to one place, trade it for gold, and take the gold and trade it to
That's exactly why it's consistent.
profit.
Okay. Hello there. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
It's good
Well.
to see you, both of you again. Jason,
It's great to see you.
Kozak, how'd the job
Yes.
go?
Well, into a bit of trouble. They there was a bit of a close scrape, but they're here, they're delivered, and they're safe.
It was easy.
Good. Good to hear that all has turned out well. Actually, I would like to talk a bit further. There's some further business I'd like to talk with the two of you about. I won't bother your companions on this matter.
Very well.
Eyes, eyes, eyes.
All right then.
I'll be at the tavern in the northern part of town if you want to follow or if you want to meet me there.
I'll follow him.
Okay.
I guess that all as well.
Scratch me.
Okay, so. We.
I'll be back at the mansion just reading the scroll. That's basically what I want to be doing right now.
You're gonna go back and spend your time reading the scroll. Okay. Day, about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock-ish, so... Oh no, it would have taken about 5 hours. 8 to 1 o'clock. Oh, here is the tavern. Where did I put the door? I, the DM, like, where did I put the door? I put too many windows on this thing. Oh, there it is. I feel like I'm in your seat.
Indeed.
Okay, bringing it over because I can't. I have to manage 2 screens at once when I do this. Okay, he will be there. Alright, so Rye, 1 o'clock, then from there, 5 hours, so it's about 6-ish. It's getting late. You'll probably be able to squeeze in probably about, I would say 4 more hours.
Perfect. I'll remember that.
Okay. Alrighty. He will take his seat. Okay. So, do you guys want me to take this into a private channel, or shall I be done with doing things too secretive?
Do you want to keep it secret still?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I'll take
Good,
you over to
I mean-
Whispers for this one.
Alright.
Okay. Hello.
No.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll admit was a little bit surprised when I found out that the two of you had found each other. Flip horizontally.
You have association, Jason?
He has some familial problems I'm helping him take care of.
Makes sense. Indeed.
Together. Yeah.
Which I guess leads to the beautiful convenience of this situation. See, I kind of need 2 of you, and, well, what do you know? 2 present themselves.
I see.
Jason, you know that noble I asked you and Kozak to help out, protect those lovely girls on their return home?
Yes.
He'll be returning home today. I'd like to have you talk with him about possible extended ventures in his prospects later this evening. I'll tell you when. It's just somewhat important to my plans.
Alright.
You'll need to do nothing more than more or less just distract him. Take him to the main hall and just keep him there for a while.
Alright. That's the guy who sells all those elvish stuff, right?
No. The noble you protected the daughters of.
Yes.
On your journey here. Yes, he has returned home today. And as such, my business with him is coming close to its end.
Alright.
Now, for the sake of us both, I would actually ask that you, go to the other corner of the room and get a drink. You're going to need yourself a little loose.
I will.
And he will hand you a satchel of coins to pay for your drink.
Ah. What kinds of coins?
You're looking at it's nothing much, just about 20 silver, enough to cover a few drinks.
All right. Would you like a round of drinks too, or?
You? He will look to Kozak. Do you need a drink?
For those days.
Oh my, you were cutting out there, sorry.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Very well. Okay.
I'm gonna head to the other chat there.
Alright. I'm gonna eject you unless you want to try and listen in on their conversation.
I'm gonna.
Okay. He is intentionally. Okay. Now comes your instructions. Kozak, I have a very simple task for you.
All right.
One moment. My back. This is out of character. My back is just killing me.
Uh-oh.
Darn scoliosis. Alright. You are no longer bound by contract to protect those girls.
Mm-hmm.
While your friend over there in the heavy metal is distracting the Lord, I need you to slip into their rooms and kill them.
All right. Do I get to know why?
Let's just say the Lord is a good man with a noble soul, but he'd sell anything for their lives.
Okay. I understand.
Good. Some of my servants have a tendency to freak out when something like this comes up. Glad to see I picked well when I took you under my wing.
I knew what I was getting into.
Good. Well, get yourself some drinks if you wish. Otherwise, I'll be on my way. Oh,
Right.
and you'll need these. And he will hand you a mask and a dagger.
Oh, all right.
All right. Well, I'll be on my way then.
Do you want me to use these, or am I at liberty to do this as I will?
You'll want to use them. The mask will provide you a decent disguise. Don't want them tracing it back to you, after all.
Of course
And the knife
not.
is more just in case you can't think of something else.
Got it. Okay.
I'll need their bodies intact, of course.
All right. That I can do.
All right, and poof. Alrighty, now we can go back to the rest.
And in D&D.
Oh my gosh, it's just too sad though. Rye does a good act and it immediately gets replayed by that.
Like, immediately. Not even kind of, like, straight up. By the way.
Damn. He's buying
gold.
drugs or he's hiring a prostitute. I didn't even know he was intelligent enough to know what one of those was.
I thought I just wanted food, but
I honestly, though, it probably one of my favorite things we've ever done in D&D. Give a dude some money. He immediately turns around and goes and buys a prostitute.
I don't know if my respect
Happy
for
I was the one
Henry-
that noticed it, though.
I don't know if my respect for Henry has grown or diminished.
I think both. Rye does not like that he did that. He's like, really, dude, oh, as long as he gets food, fine, whatever. Brevin is
Oh, he's
on that
eating
man's
something,
side,
alright.
100%.
You beat me to it. He's definitely tasting out some kinds of fruits.
Oh.
Okay, that would gross. And I'm the married one.
I only make these jokes because I'm never gonna experience it. Forever virgin.
So you say. So you say.
Alright. Well,
Alright,
Now that I'm
retreat
done
back
with
to
that-
the computer. Yeah, whatever that was. Looking at you, Jason and Kozak. Never share anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and take their
I'm just kidding.
characters. Bob.
Like,
And I'm gonna
yeah.
duplicate you guys all onto the page. Can I select all of you? No, I can't.
Good luck with that.
But that's okay. You know what? I'll just activate the new page because I assume you're all going back to the manor by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Anything particular you'd like to
So
do?
Josh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to look. I wanted to look around town to see if there's anywhere I could denote, like, look around and ask a couple of shadier individuals if there's anywhere I could find, like. Essentially, I'm
some
looking
shady
for
stuff.
poison or drugs.
Poison or drugs?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because at the end of the day, you can use
Typically
drugs
the
like
same
poison.
thing in proper doses.
Yeah.
Okay. Poison or drugs? Okay.
Yeah.
You. Directed.
I think actually
way.
there's a background feature which I never used though. So
Dude, I always use mine.
Random,
the,
random person expresses. Oh, this way.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wanna
I'll
go
follow
this
him.
way? All right. Here,
It's gonna be one of the town guard. Bet.
into this tent.
Hopefully I
This
don't
man.
get dead in this tent.
We'll step in
Oh.
and follow you.
Okay. Roll 4d6. Alright. Now 4 more d6.
Make a persuasion check.
Amazing. Alright.
This is less for
Kaboom.
speaking and more for making it look like you belong here. Okay,
Boom.
22. That's a good roll. Alrighty. Yes, we can do business. What do you want?
Tell me what you got. I'm honest. I'm open. I'm on the market.
What
do you got?
I've got some foreign spice. I've got yes, some mind spite poison stolen from foreign lands. I have
I wish
some
Ryan were there.
local mushroom. Great for seeing things.
You know what? I'm gonna pick at. I'm gonna tell him, just give me something random, and then tell me, like, have me pick something random, and then I'll ask him what it is.
Yes. He's going to collect a jar. Quill wyvern venom. Collected
Oh,
from the dragon country.
oh, that does sound exotic. I am assuming I shouldn't drink this.
No.
Oh, it does sound nice. How much would it be?
This? Oh, I actually have to check my prices on that one.
Oh,
You know he just picked up the most expensive thing in the store and said, "This one at random." Yes,
yeah.
of course.
Well, I'm gonna tell him, like, lowball how much I have. I'm like, I only have 50 gold. 50 gold's what I got to spend, buddy.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay.
I'm looking to make it worth my while.
This stuff, pretty expensive, but more diluted than the true wyvern venom. The ones with the the tail. 1,000 gold pieces.
Buddy, I'm pretty sure 50 doesn't equal 1,000.
No.
I of course appreciate you whetting my appetite as such, but unfortunately 50 is nowhere near 1,000. That's not good business for you or me, is it?
No.
So let's just focus on things that I can have at the moment. I'm not
Okay.
a noble. I'm not seeking to kill a king or anything. I'm just a simple man looking for simple pleasures and simple
I think-
tastes.
This will do you fine then. Womp goes over here, grabs out a little vial. Sleeper's sap. Stuff is not as potent, but more long-lasting. I can part with it for 60 gold. Enter debate mode.
Yeah. Oh,
Haggle mode.
yep. Definitely haggling. I know you're just playing with me right now. How about we just knock that price down to 30, where it probably actually is? I'm no fool. I've seen my fair share of things. 30 gold's a
50.
far more. Now, buddy, does 50 sound like 30?
My family
Maybe
go
I
hungry
could
if
be
I don't sell. Need
I could be obviously persuaded by a heartfelt case for 35. You know, if my heartstrings were plucked in the right way.
no less than 45. Some might go on half servings, but I can do that.
Friend, you may have your living to make, but I also have mine. I have to show myself. I have to prove myself to a group. Unfortunately, 40 gold is where I draw the line. I am sorry. It's truly a shame.
Okay, give me a solid persuasion check.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, where's the roll gonna be at?
Dang.
He will shake your hand. 45. 45. Shaking his head. You do not have to agree.
We'll cut it down to 42 and I'll call it even.
Okay.
A little bit of a step for both of us.
He will take the 42, and you will gain 2 vials of this stuff.
Lovely.
A second one's a gift.
I will.
Also going
So,
bad.
question:
I'll remember your kindness, friend.
Did he
Use
just buy
the second one
melatonin?
quickly.
I understand. I'll probably be using it in the next day or two.
Good business.
Of course. I never met you, and you never met me.
Yes. Okay. He will step out, take his place, pretending to be a random.
Yeah. I'm
food
gonna
seller.
try to just sneak out as best I can.
Okay.
Did
and
you just
have
straight up
two-
buy over-the-counter melatonin?
You have 2
Maybe.
vials of Sleeper's venom, or Sleeper's
Secondly,
sap.
I probably should
Quick
have
Hands
asked
is
him.
now
what this-
forever going to be the one bartering for us because he's better at it than all of us. And that's
Yeah.
not just saying that. Also, Tyler is from now on bartering for us because he's better than all of us.
So okay.
Also 6.
I don't know what this stuff does, but I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna give you the details on what that does. So this stuff is not high tier poison, of course.
Yeah.
So Sleeper's sap, when applied to the weapon, gets 2 uses on an attack, so it lasts a bit longer than common poisons. However, it only adds an extra 44 poison damage to your attacks, and this damage is effectively non-lethal. It can't actually kill somebody, but that doesn't matter if you're
Right.
just trying to add up damage.
Yeah. All right. I'll just add a custom thing in my character sheet for that.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you take care of that then. I was gonna do that, but we can continue on. So with shady tent business now done, let's get to
It's Sleeper's poison.
the Sleeper's sap. This is
Okay.
basically raw sap taken from a poisonous tree.
Cool.
So this stuff hasn't been distilled, which is part of the reason why it's not as toxic.
Is there there's a save associated with it or no?
Yes, there's
Josh
a
knows
default
and he
save
doesn't
of
need to
DC
tell you.
14.
Okay.
That's my default save for poisons. Okay.
So unless you get some of the good stuff, it's a 14.
Yeah, I will remember to inform you about this stuff every time when I do this.
Okay.
Which reminds me.
Cool.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, my dog.
Sophie! Bad
She
Sophie.
just gets so excited when somebody comes near the house. Alrighty. With that, is anybody else doing anything in the town? Going once. Going twice. Alright. Then we can
Okay.
move on to the next stage of our game. I will activate the scene
Yay.
and
We're doing a
drag
thing.
your characters together. Jump. Okay. By this time of day, it has gotten a bit dark. I'm going to not use my nighttime version of this scene, though, because it's easier right now for me to just do this.
Not.
Okay. And I can go boom, light there, light here, light here. It's easier for me to just rapid apply lights. Okay.
Yay. We did it. Cool.
Alrighty. John manifests.
I will forever be proud of that.
Okay, key characters.
Oh yeah, Josh. I DM'd you some things about the conversation.
He will contact you.
Okay.
Okay.
Nikki.
Right there. Gosh, my desk is getting so nasty. I'm gonna have to do a cleanup. All right. Oh, you're back for more. All right. The Lord has returned and will likely want to see you anyway. So, welcome
Oh.
to the estate. Click.
Fantastic. Runs in. Whoopee! Where are we going, John?
To the room to the side, the door there. On the right. Okay. At the table, you will find the lord of the house and his two daughters having finishing their meal. Ah,
Oh, sorry, we're late.
everybody immediately takes positions. Seats.
Ivan's on the floor. Oh, so's Kozak.
I wasn't expecting guests, but I'm glad to see each of you here.
Sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
We've been staying here.
I came to
Sorry.
announce them, but they moved faster than I did. You're okay. Okay.
I'm glad to see you
perhaps-
here as well.
Actually, you'll probably want to send the other servants to get my daughter's rooms ready. We're going to want to turns to look to them. May I chat with your protectors alone for a bit? Disappointed.
Wink.
Oh, I gotta update your token as well. Pop,
And,
It's dark now.
pop.
Yes. Wink.
Blushes.
Give me like.
I love how monotone those conversations are. That makes it even better.
It's just flat. Wink. Okay, poof. I'm gonna make the
Oh,
boat
it makes me so
disappear.
happy.
It's just like
Okay.
it's just text RPing.
Text RP, yeah.
Winks at you.
Straight up.
Ooh
Winks.
woo blushes. I knew I had to throw on the ooh. Oh no.
All right.
Uh,
Let's tone down the light of this one. Okay. You know, it's just awkward being me.
I didn't. Like, I get a chair now. Move. I'm coming through.
Well, I heard from my daughters of the unexpected attack of foul creatures along the road, and how bravely you each protected my daughters. I am
Okay, Josh,
deeply
is there
grateful.
food in front of us?
You were looking hungry. He will send John to go get food.
Ah, I was gonna say because I immediately start. Well, yeah, there were some weird complications, but
Okay.
it was all okay because Kozak can kind of like speak demon or something and dealt with them. There's 2 Johns. What is
Two of
going
them.
on? They're
Now, two of
multiplying.
them.
Just get you
John-
out the hand. There are
John
2
is
of them.
just the devil that he summons to take care of the place.
Okay. Food is provided. Ta-tunk, ta-tunk, ta-ta-tunk. Okay. John and John will retreat back to their nether realm.
This is getting out of hand. There are 2 of them. Stand by my
was
previously
waiting for
made
it.
joke. I said it already.
I truly do appreciate what you did on that road, and for how far you went to protect them. I have heard that you've been spending time here at the estate. You are welcome to take advantage of my housing for the time being. Consider it the least I can do.
It is much appreciated.
Yeah, until we can find better lodging.
It is, yes.
I doubt we'll
course.
find better logic anywhere nearby.
Rice smiles because he was obviously kidding. Come on. I'm not a social reject. I've got a decent charisma score in this one. Rye's not a social reject. No, is.
I merely ask, of course, for due respect, that you refrain from visiting the upper rooms, of course. At least during the night. We don't want to... Well, I am a father still.
Of course, of course.
Of course.
And he never said anything about people visiting downstairs.
I'm sure he had a conversation.
Doesn't mean it meant anything. They won't get as much trouble as we would.
Alright. Anyway, I just wanted to show my thanks, and I heard that you had received the coin that was promised you.
Yes, of course.
Good. Allow me to add a small additional pence to that. So he will fork. He will. No, he will not. He will call for John. John, I need you.
He's let there be 3 of him. How great would that be if a third one walked in?
I do not have a third one. I'm sorry. I have failed you. Yes?
I wish. Do you know how great that'd be?
I need you to collect the extra reward money I put aside. Ah, yes. Where is it? On the table in my office. Very well. Meow. Disappears.
Poof.
Cool.
Goes upstairs. But okay, and he will eventually return after a moment. After a few moments, with a bit of a satchel.
Cool.
I hope it is of service. I can't be too loose with my money.
I would say it would definitely be a
course.
service. We weren't expecting it. We'll take it though.
Okay. With it
course.
is an extra 200 gold pieces.
Cool. Among 5, how much is that? 40 apiece?
Yeah.
40 apiece.
All right.
Cool. Makes up for my Henry money.
Alright. I'm a bit tired. I'll be on my way then.
If you
Quick
don't
question
mind
before you
my-
leave.
Yes.
2 questions, apparently. Go.
Oh, I was just curious about how things have progressed over on the border.
I've been told to say that all is well and that the battle is favoring the Empire.
So that means that we're losing.
It means
I-
there's a struggle.
No, that means we're losing.
No,
I've-
I
Okay.
I
I need
highly
you
doubt-
to make a persuasion check on that to see if he will divulge what he knows.
Which one of us?
You fail.
You, because you were the one who said that we're losing.
You fail.
Okay. The skills.
Failure.
Persuasion. I get advantage because I'm getting helped, or was that just normal?
Just normal.
Okay. I'll take a
He will look
17.
glum. At first, the orcs bore a banner of a mighty beast. I'd heard word the leader of their war band could turn into a horrible monster on the battlefield. But what I saw on my leave was... I acquired this along my way. I hope I have this piece of art for this, because I forgot if I prepared it or not. Alright, let's see, images, pictures.
See, Mervir, you're not the only one who can be persuasive.
you're better at it than I am.
He will
That's because
place
I'm a
down-
charisma build, buddy.
He will place down
I'm one of
a
the, like-
paper.
Okay.
A familiar symbol is marked on it. I had no previous knowledge of their existence, but it would seem these orcs are following the whims of a cult of Marhath.
Is
So
brave
Rye doesn't
and-
know anything about that.
For this to be... It is not unheard of for orcs to side with... Oh gosh, I need to stop right-clicking while I've got that up. It is not unheard of for orcs to fall under powerful masters, but I had no knowledge there was a new master of the tower, no knowledge of this. I escaped with my life after finishing my business, and only just barely. Kaiser's watch holds strong, however. Supposedly a half-orc warrior has been leading fairly decent scouting efforts against the enemy.
Sounds like Wolfchild.
But I'm not a military tactician. I was there to negotiate some transfer of money in order to fund the forward effort. At the time when I was there, we didn't know we were going to be at war, but I returned as swiftly as I could to bring the new information to my peers.
Now, tell me,
So what? Go ahead, Mervir.
it strikes me as odd that the entire empire could possibly. I forget. Is it It's kingdoms or empire?
It's an empire.
Because I know it's the three queens.
It's
Do
three
they
queens, but it's one singular empire. So it's more
Okay.
like an oligarchy when it comes to its governmental structure.
all? Okay. Yeah. So I have a hard time believing that the empire could struggle to fail against one cult and a bunch of rabid orcs. Forgive me, my knowledge of things beyond our borders is quite slim, but
No, you have a point. The Empire normally would not have such an issue.
Right,
did-
straight up belly laughs.
The
No, this is normal. This is 100% what normal is.
Is it? Huh.
well,
Who's leading the charge? Do you know?
I do not know. I only
Yeah.
know that apparently the few of the warlords amongst the Hobgoblin court are not interested in forwarding their full resources until the other queens agree to a higher transfer of funds, which is why I'm here to negotiate.
Yeah, that
That
sounds.
also sounds about right.
They claim that the humans and dwarves are weak and should either put forward the same amount of effort or offer other means of compensation.
See, but they also are trying to. Let me guess. They're trying to account that each one of their warriors and each piece of their gold counts for 3 of everybody else's, right?
Relatively, yes. It's
Yeah,
the
that's what I
common politics of the different factions in the Empire, but it's a bit more pressed because of the current circumstances.
Of course.
Anyway, I do have a report to have to write up. Okay.
Okay.
Jason.
One more quick question before you leave. This is not about the war or anything.
Oh,
Would it be
yeah.
okay if we used your house as kind of a base of operations for a little while until, like, we actually can get something to
You've
be out of
proven
your hair?
yourselves the most trustworthy guardians of my daughters. You will be welcome in my home.
Sweet.
We'll do everything we can to not betray your trust.
Thank you. Okay, Jason.
Yes.
You feel a cold chill down your spine. Might be time to talk with him.
Oh, sir.
Goes down your spine.
Yes?
I would like to thank you some way for all that you've done for us.
Yes, well, I'm merely repaying what you've done for me.
Well, that task was honestly quite easy. I don't feel worthy to have this gold in my hands. I was wondering if you'd like to go spend it with me, or
No, it is my gift. I'm well off on money, but I would be willing to chat a little bit, though I have some work, unless you've got something pressing to talk about.
well, in
Okay.
a way,
You-
yes, but
I
yeah.
will say, because you don't, as a player, have very many topics to talk about on this, you can say that you will just try to distract him if you want.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay. Bomb. Being distracted. One moment. I gotta do something.
I wasn't really here when we first got here. I don't know the layout at all.
Okay, there is an upstairs, which you can go to via the stairs at the front.
We're not allowed up there, though. I'm
Right.
not allowed up there.
Yes.
Right, he's not.
Jason, you can try and bring him into the central ballroom here if you want to.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't that the place
No,
where Mervy tried to
code.
make throw up happen?
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. I will create a light source for this scene because, of course.
Is she
there should be
directly
some
right
Is
there?
she just right here?
Hi,
One of them,
friend.
yes. She
Older or younger?
is slipping. She's
Hello.
the younger.
Dang
She
it.
is slipping by to chat with Rye.
Oh,
Oh,
yay.
If I may get some of your time, I just wanted to thank you personally.
Yeah. Of course. I mean,
Looks
Anything
nervously
for a lady.
amongst the rest.
Oh, we'll just excuse ourselves.
here, we'll just go on a walk. Don't worry about it, guys. You finish your meal.
Okay.
I was.
I will. Okay, so what I will do is I will link her token to yours if you want to.
Eat.
Boom. And lock. So if you move your token, she should move with you. There you go. Alright.
Oh.
Door closed. You two are in closed conversation.
Which side are our rooms on again?
Your rooms
side we
are
were
on
on.
the right
Five.
side here.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
we needed to go. You needed to go north from where we were.
I'll do a Kozak.
Hmm.
It seems like you're looking to do a little bit of snooping. It's just you tiptoeing. He's distracted. Everything seems to have played out interesting way. I'd hate to be left out.
You can feel free to do your own thing, but I have something that I need to do privately right now.
I understand. Let me know if you need something. I can, of course, cast Disguise Self on you if you want to look like one of the people working here, I suppose. A little bit less conspicuous.
I'll consider it. I'm gonna make a quick stop.
Fun.
Go.
Doing that for you. Okay.
Thank you.
That's the ballroom. Are they?
Yeah.
Are they further north?
The staircases up are in the main hall.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And of course, his room and the Dodgers' rooms are on the top floor. Okay. So if you move right here, you'll transition.
Oh,
instantly.
interesting.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite modules.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna have the downstairs up, so I can monitor what the others are doing in case something interesting happens.
Oh no, she's not locked to me anymore. I tried. Oh well.
You probably hit a wall. Oh. Yeah, she became uncoupled. Okay, you can keep trying. I think it should work. Alright. Okay, you can hear footsteps. Kozak. Nameless NPCs. Pop. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
All right. Hopefully this goes well.
Okay. Make a creak. He starts to make his way over. You have a moment to maneuver, however.
I cast sleep on him.
Oh, you gotta sleep on him. Pop, there's no way he has enough hit points for not being affected by that.
Okay.
Dude, Kozak ain't messing around.
Dang, that's pretty
No, he
genius,
is not.
actually.
This door is locked.
Is that where I can hear footsteps?
No.
Okay.
The footsteps you heard was the servant approaching.
Oh, gotcha. Did not realize.
Okay. This room seems to have had the bed recently disturbed. This must be the other daughter's room.
Cool.
The one who's now out prancing about.
Hee hee, backyard.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, I suppose it does. Never mind then.
I just remember that spell from Pentalope, and I was like, wait, I thought that was only the spell.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. She is asleep.
All right. I am going to sneak as best I can.
Make me a stealth check. This is with advantage because she is currently asleep.
How do I roll with advantage in this again? Roll
It
twice?
should be that when you hit the skill, it'll actually ask you.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, 16.
Okay. She does not seem disturbed.
It's better than
Alright.
before.
Can I whisper in this program?
I don't know how.
Okay.
If you can.
Discord DMing.
Okay. Alright. Alrighty. Something happens in here. Pop. Okay. Around this time. Okay. Right, during this time. Is there anything you would like to work toward? Or are you just gonna hang out?
Just get to know her a little bit better. Be able to have actual conversations eventually.
Oh, alright.
I guess the goal would be to be able to do this once a night. Just go on a stroll. Strolls are nice.
Okay. I don't have very many details to give there, but right now...
I
'cause I
was
got
going
my
to say, do you want me to
attention
just
somewhere else.
roll and see if it goes well?
Yeah. Let's just roll and see if it goes well.
Okay. What am I rolling and what do I do?
Persuasion.
Just persuasion? Cool.
Yep.
Advantage because she already likes me or just normal?
Nope. Failure just won't damage you too much.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, +7, making it at least in double digits.
10. Alright. I think it goes alright. She talks about the times how her sister always keeps her company and is acting kind of as the mother figure after their mother passed away, and how dad's always away on work and stuff. Things like that.
Gotta get the other sister's approval in order to be able to get close to her. Got it.
Most guys are overly friendly, which she sees as false. Also not really catching on to your behavior because she doesn't actually have that great of an eye on people. Because again, she's just repeating what her sister says, but she thinks you're all right. Oh, it's time to go to bed. If her dad catches the two of you out here, you're good. It won't be nice.
Then I'll see her back to the house. As soon as she
Alright.
thinks it's not okay for us to be seen together, that's when I wait, let her go, give her a 3-minute head start, and then pop out wherever and go to my room and start reading the scroll until I feel tired.
Okay. So she will separate about there and begin her return to her room.
Does this window open?
It does.
Okay.
Oh joy. It only draws my screen when I go up or down, not left or right. Ba-bum. Click. Give me a stealth check. Or do you want to be stealthy? You tell me.
Well, basically, I just need to be unseen long enough to cast sleep. That's the plan.
Oh. Okay. Plop. She falls unconscious at the door.
All right. Move her into the bed.
I was to say, you better, before I finds out. Be some throwing of
Okay.
hands.
I assume that I just got a... Yep, there we go. Okay.
All right.
And
Then
after you have done
I open this window and I jump out.
Oh, you jump out. Okay. You can see, as you jump out, the mask shatters, and then left behind is a projection of somebody. You get just enough of a glimpse to see that it seems to be some kind of false drow, dark elf.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Jumps out window, going to drag you to the teleporter because that works easier for me. Okay. So you would be out here.
Then
Okay. Alrighty. Now, I get to do this. Pop.
Hello.
I'll have him look at you. There we go. Well done. Now comes my part. I will
Very well.
look forward to your reward. I'll grant it to you on your way out of town so nobody gets too confused.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. And he will shapeshift. John. And you and Jason. A man comes
yeah.
in, disturbing your conversation. My lord, my lord! Your daughters! Some kind of terrible thing has happened. Dark elves snuck into the house and murdered them. What? He will break off the conversation in shock. You lie. No. Come look. They will leave. And eventually, he will return. If you want to stay there, you will...
How long will they be gone?
About 20, 30 minutes. You hear a lot of frustrated slamming on the walls.
After like 5 minutes, I'm just gonna go to bed. If that's like
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. All right.
How does this one?
Now that everything has been executed, you all get
so-
yourselves actually a
Big ruckus
fairly
up there.
all right rest. I'll let you chat though first.
Yeah. Do you think we should take this to the whisper chat? Or...
Well, I don't see why.
So let's say.
At least give us something to go off of.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Alright.
I think it's time to drop the ruses,
Yeah.
So
at least for the players.
with my part, I heard no mention of a reward, and I would like one if that was alright with you.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Bev isn't the type to see loyalty unrewarded, but it might fall to me, so I'll make sure you get something at least.
Thank you.
Okay. The frustrated yelling begins. It's hard to tell what it is, but you can hear yelling. Eventually it comes to a stop. Miraver, are you asleep?
I assume so.
Oh. Jason. Well done.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for all the secrecy, but I understand family matters are sometimes a bit difficult for you.
Yes. Yes.
This will all serve well into our plans. Don't worry. This will benefit you. And I think this will serve you better than me. He will draw something from his coat. It is a sword handle wrapped, a sword in its sheath. The blade is long and straight, and it's covered, rather than a proper scabbard or sheath. It is just wrapped in black wrapping for every inch, every part of it.
It is your sample, though.
This will serve you better. Well, just be you, right?
Thank you.
Keep serving me well, and I'll continue to serve you, buddy. And he will slap you on the shoulder.
Thank you. What should I call you?
Have you forgotten my name already?
No, I mean like title. I'm good with master or something.
You and I are on a more friends level of things.
Ah,
You're not contracted to me or anything. Besides, my name makes it easier for me to find you.
yes. Thank you. Oh, what is it?
All right. So I have to work out some of the details on the stats of this weapon, but this is effectively okay. Sorry, one moment. So
Sorry.
this is effectively a soul-searing blade.
Ooh.
So this sword will have a few mechanics. Again, I haven't fully statted it out just yet, but I will get that to you. It takes me a few days to get that done.
That's right.
I prioritized other things. But yes, for the most basic mechanics, this is effectively a +1 longsword for you right now.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect.
And with that, you all get a long rest.
Question: was I able to get in any reading on the scroll and still get a long rest, or is that a no on that one?
You'll have to push into your sleep if you want to do that.
Yeah, then nah. Sleep more important.
All right. Okay. With daylight comes a new day. New opportunities. And one day closer to that job you had with an
Lined up.
elf.
Yeet.
You think you probably have maybe, okay, so this is about day 3, so you probably got 2 more days, if you want to spend that time. Otherwise, we can get right on into that next adventure.
I was gonna say I'ma just be reading if we aren't doing anything, so that's what I would prefer.
Josh, just so you know, I added a +1 longsword to my inventory.
Yeah, alright. Oh, as the morning arrives,
Yeah.
at breakfast,
what
you
happened?
are both greeted with 2 young ladies, safe and sound. But the father has a seemingly far heavier conscience. His eyes are kind of darkened. He must have been crying a bunch during the night. But he seems somewhat relieved just to see his daughters are well.
Okay.
But he won't talk about it.
So y'all are gonna need to explain that to me later, because Brevin's confused.
Okay. With, but yes, they're fine. Though there's you know, they seem to be kind of itching certain spots. The same spot every once in a while. But other than that, they're all very
I asked
fine.
the young one, "What is it, milady? You seem to be itching the same spot. You okay?"
I'm not really sure, but my neck feels different. You can
Odd.
see near the back
Does
of
it
her
look like
neck,
there's a-
there seems to be a scar.
All right.
Oh, I wonder.
Probably
if-
just looks just like a bug bite or something like that, right?
No, this looks like a knife wound.
I wonder if one of those devils had more of an impact than we thought they did.
Yeah. Odd. Rye's not smart enough to be able to figure out what just happened, so.
Though
I've got a 10 wisdom. I'd probably notice them itching it, and I wouldn't be able to make anything out of it. I'm dumb.
I suppose the workings of extra dimensional beings?
Planar,
Extra
but yeah.
planar. Yeah. Extra planar beings. I suppose all their workings are mysterious in a way.
Yeah,
John will pass carrying 2 dresses, nightgowns, that seem to be soaked in blood.
Oh, we're making it that obvious. What happened
yeah.
last night?
No words.
Was there combat we missed? Could we have helped?
I mean, we are staying in your residence. If there is something we can do to help, we
Yeah.
should probably help.
Well, if it's so private as to not want us to be privy, I don't want to pry into things that make you
Valid.
uncomfortable.
Valid.
All right.
But we're here if you need us.
Yes, sir.
The least we could do as guests.
I mean, we're here for another couple of days.
If you
Well,
feel
yeah,
it-
we're going to be heading out, but we'll be coming back.
Oh. Will we?
Yeah, remember we made a deal with the elf guy probably to be dungeon delvers for him for a little bit.
Right. I don't know. I thought we'd move on a little bit and then he'd mail us or something. I suppose it's just not how I saw things going down.
I didn't
Ah.
plan to come back here.
At the end of lunch, they will be sent away. I do have a request.
Okay.
A scowl will form across his brow. If ever you should meet those darn dark elves, kill them on sight for me.
Okay, so we can't
And
just
then
kill
he
all
will-
dark elves on sight, but we can kill specific ones. Do you have any defining characteristics?
He
Just
left
don't-
right.
Okay.
We'd best
Okay.
leave. We'd best let this one lie.
Seems private, whatever it is. And to be frank, not our problem.
Oh, Mervir, you always think nothing's our problem. Come on, don't you like
this-
helping out the little guy every now and again?
I am the
Smiled at
little
my
guy.
terrible pun. Oh, I know.
I'm gonna give Mervier 40 gold.
Oh, goodness. I don't know. I'll take it. Sure. I don't know what this is about, but I'll take it, Kozak. You trying to buy my loyalty or something?
No, it's just as a thanks for something you said earlier.
For a thanks, but okay. Remind me to drop more pearls of wisdom on you.
Seems unlikely.
Hey, just because I'm an idiot doesn't mean you have to be mean.
I don't know if
And
I'd
right-
say I don't know
No,
if
I-
I'd say idiot per se.
No,
An idiot
I-
would be Henry.
Valid.
I call you
That way
impulsive.
anyway.
I didn't
Let
make
me just get
any
this
mention.
Where is
Just get
Henry
this straight.
sleeping?
My brother was the smart one. I acknowledge that. I'm still alive. Let me acknowledge that also.
Yeah, smarts don't get you everywhere in life. They just
course
get
not.
you pretty much everywhere.
To get by, what are you talking about?
Well,
Whew.
we have to
Oh,
find.
goodness, how did you get in here?
I told him I
Henry-
was your servant.
That is a good point.
Wait, didn't we tell you to meet us here yesterday?
Have you
Yeah, I
Have
got
you
a
been
little
with that-
distracted.
been with that woman this whole time, Henry?
Whew.
Congratulations, I suppose.
So I
You
take
say
it
you
you're-
lasted that long? Holy crap!
I'm in debt now.
Yeah, I take it you spent all the gold and then some. All right.
Sounds like we are skipping town. That makes. Actually,
Yeah,
Henry, how
you-
much in debt are you?
You gave me 2.
Yeah.
I spent 5.
It's not that bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's
Passes out.
250%.
No, yeah, no, he needs to be punished for it. But as far as like needing to skip town, we don't need to skip town. I can pay that.
Look,
I wouldn't mind coming back
be-
here eventually.
I'll be frank with you, Rye. I'm not the kind of stay in place kind of person. And I get the feeling that Kozak doesn't exactly want to stay here either.
Yeah, I know. Wishful thinking.
I don't want to speak for you, Kozak. I just get
No,
the strange.
I'm not inclined to stay here, and there's things to be seen, power to be gained elsewhere. Here I will stagnate.
I know.
It,
Ah,
Or
would
just
be,
wishful thinking or anything.
Beautiful.
it would be wise not to depend on someone else for our shelter.
I know. Wishful thinking more than anything. Just taking a liking to the young mistress.
Also, I wouldn't have guessed. I also just don't want to be associated too heavily with any given noble.
Fair.
That tends to draw attention, and frankly, I don't want that kind of attention.
Well, you know who you're traveling with, right?
No.
We literally have a half dragon in our midst. If that ain't
Yeah.
noble, nothing is.
That's not nobility. That's a different kind of attention. Besides,
Aiden, do you want to pipe up about your lineage here?
I am a descendant of a dragon. I don't think exactly that makes me noble, but it does make me different from other people.
I have a strange question that's popped into my head. You said you
Should be
were a
good.
gladiator. What is the biggest thing you fought?
Your mother. I'm just kidding.
No,
That was a good one.
I would never dare fight my mother.
Okay.
Is it-
That's twice I've been dunked on tonight, and I appreciate both of them.
Out of character, I don't know what what that would be.
Roll some dice. Roll some dice.
I don't know.
I mean, you could certainly just make a d20 roll, but I can tell you that most gladiatorial combat in these lands, unless you get involved with some of the real underground stuff, is usually done person to person in a non-lethal manner.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lame.
You ever fight a Goliath or a giant or something of that kind?
Well,
Everything's a giant to you. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but giant to item is different.
Fair.
yeah. Well, you see, being a gladiator, you don't actually fight things.
He's one of them showman types.
Well, it's a little boring being a showman.
Wait.
There's a reason I'm with you all and not still there.
Wait, so all your fights were for show?
Well, for the gladiatorial money, pretty much.
So everything was pre-planned, like who won, who lost?
I guess sometimes.
Depended on
Oh,
how
wow,
else
Raider.
to be bribed.
Way to
no,
ruin
that's-
the magic for me.
That's just so disappointing. Well, I mean, I'm glad you're here and actually killing things with us, but that's just ruined a whole form of entertainment for me.
Although I must say I have seen Iden fight and the gladiator battles, and it is very entertaining.
I mean, to know how to fake a fight, it helps to know how to fight.
Valid.
Yes.
So,
yes.
question. What do all of us want? Like, if you're willing to be outward about it, like, what are y'all's plans? What are we wanting? I'm just looking for something to do to kind of. Basically, I'm looking for a direction in life at this point. Hence adventuring,
I have to second that.
maybe
as well.
helping some people on the way. All right, cool. So me and Jason are in the same boat. What do you want?
Well, I want to
Yes.
find some people. I've been looking for a few years, but I don't think I'll find them, but the more places we go, maybe I'll run into them.
Okay, so item votes: be mobile, visit lots of places, meet lots of people. Kozak, yours is just gain power, correct?
Power and dominion. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so power until we get to the point where Dominion. So eventually we'll be stationary with you,
If you
but
ever
that's
own,
after we get a place.
if you ever own
You
a
can say
city,
that.
Kozak, will you at least hold open a door for us?
Oh, well, I'll hold open a door for all of you. Just might not be the way you expect.
Okay.
Ah,
Rye is going to insight check that. Is he being malicious?
Player to player rolls, that's for you guys to decide if you want to do that. Otherwise, I don't want to restrict your freedom of attitude.
I mean,
shall
make
we
a
say.
roll, sure.
All right. So my wisdom isn't great, but I might get lucky.
Thank you.
You're getting. This is more like a dark cheekiness.
I all of a sudden am a lot more conscious of what the heck Kozak is. Before Rye was like, all right, cool, dwarf man, he's good.
all right then, Kozak. At least hold open your nicest prison cell for me.
It's not a prison cell.
Huh. Torture chamber?
No, of course not.
You got my hopes up now.
Okay, Mervir, what do you want from life?
I want to see the world.
Travel. All right, cool.
Yep, I
So-
just don't want to be cooped up in one place for too long, to be honest.
All right, so sounds like we're on the move doing stuff. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, let's. I really just want to find something cool.
All right,
That'd
so
be-
well, let's help the elf, and then we can move on. Because it sounds like that's what everybody's wanting.
Well, then we have a couple days to spend.
I've
Get to it.
got a scroll to study, so if you want to stay here for those days, so I can at least kind of get close on this, that'd be good. I mean, Kozak, if you want to read it with me, I can read it out loud.
It contains more info about the way you draw the power out of your soul.
Yeah, straight up.
I can
All right.
say I'm interested.
I'm also just a little bit interested.
Okay. I mean, it might be a bit advanced for you guys, but I could dumb it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll join
So
in
you
our
wanna-
reading party.
You want to spend some time reading?
Yeah, we're all
Yes.
gonna hang out, and Rye's gonna read the scroll out loud to everybody.
Okay.
Read
Yeah,
us a bedtime story.
So the first time
So
I go to read, I
that's-
immediately start reading in Ignan. And I read like that until somebody stops me.
I
That's
just start
my
casting
ears.
comprehend languages.
So add 32 more hours to your reading time.
Neat. Question, would I be able to stay up all night one of the nights and then make up the sleep the next night?
You could do that.
I'ma do it.
So that'll pop that to 40 total hours instead of 32.
Yeah, buddy! Wait, how many days do we have left?
It was 2.
2?
I did the
Okay,
math
so
there
yeah.
for you.
Okay, so just
Okay.
the first night, yeah.
Reading
Heck
this
yes.
record is very interesting because it talks about things you never even knew about, even in the slightest. So, because this is going to be somewhat relevant to things down the line for this game.
Guys, I'm at 49 out of
document-
56 hours. Heck yes.
This document speaks about the important balance between the elemental plane of fire and the physical world, and how the material plane, the world of Turra, and all physical worlds rely on the presence of each of the 4 elements, in this case, primarily on fire. This record starts
Okay.
out as a bit of a history lesson, talking about how back in the past there were forces that changed the physical world, shaped it, molded it with their power. These were referred to as the primordials, the great
So, yeah,
elementals who
primordial.
created the world. However, Eventually, these primordials were removed from their position of power. However,
Okay.
the world requires elemental presence to exist properly. So great vortexes were ripped into the physical world. These massive gateways came to be called the elemental vortexes. This document mentions, however, that there were elementals, because elementals are not normally inherently good or evil. They are neutral entities. But some became corrupted. They became selfish and cruel. They wanted back the material world that was robbed them, effectively, and wanted to cruelly annihilate mortals. These would come to be called the Alu, but would later be translated to Shidin in the modern day. These elemental spirits would flood through the vortex, corrupt mortal beings, and wreak havoc. So eventually rose up amongst mortal people a figure who found out how to pacify the elemental spirits. This was known as the Sage of the Six Elements, or the Sage of Six Paths.
Okay, so the dude we saw in the statue.
Gosh.
This figure brought a balance and peace to the elemental planes by instituting sages who followed one of his practices, who could continue his legacy effectively by acting as guardians of the vortexes, instituting a state of peace. Effectively, these are like what is it called? Think of
The druids from...
exorcists.
Oh, okay.
The sages are kind of like elemental exorcists.
That's bad, eh?
They exist to bring peace and to expel the hostile Shidin.
Crap, that is pretty bad.
I was say, and I'm now walking the path of the fire sage.
This document teaches how to not only bring peace to these creatures. This document doesn't really teach you too well how to do that. It starts on the starting parts, how to channel these spirits to gain power.
Pulls out egg
important
as we're talking.
Yeah. However, you don't manage to finish the entire record as you go along, but it does provide a bunch of instructionals on how to harness the presence of Shidin, which are any elemental, might I add. However, this one primarily focuses on the harnessing and channeling of fire.
Okay.
And helps you, and you get the feeling that when you finish this, you'll be able to harness a different form of ki than you probably are used to, as this isn't just internal, this is harnessing external ki.
Neat. I think Rye's
However,
finding his direction in life, folks.
The final steps are not known to you. However, where you last left off, it speaks of some of the initial learning steps, and also speaks of how the masters had built their shrines on top of these vortexes, or near them.
That's what I was worried about.
Perhaps you can find one later to tutor you, but first, learn the basics.
Yeah, I definitely don't know where any of those vortexes are with meta knowledge.
On top of that, however, you come to your last day of time to read when you get to that point. And know that you'll need to meet with the elf back at the Emporium.
So who enjoyed story time?
Oh, that was lovely.
Fascinating.
That was very interesting, yes.
Let's do it again.
Thank you
Okay,
for
Ryan
accepting
immediately
my
starts
lordom.
reading.
Okay,
We
now
have
I
to
know.
Immediately
leave.
starts
Okay.
reading from where... Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. And the morning, I'm going to just hasten this up so I can leave off on the spot where I intend to. Regathering together in the morning and setting out to effectively take on your next job. We'll arrive at the Emporium. Give me a moment. I am moving your tokens to the appropriate places so that when I activate the scene, it will just be ready for you, and you'll be right there, so we can bring this to a close. Okay. Meow. Where's the others? There's you two. Alright, I'm doing this on the other screen so I can gather you guys together. Pop. Alright, activate scene. Alright.
Oh.
I'm gonna just drag you guys over toward the door. Jason, I'm eager.
Yeah.
Take me there. All right.
Yes.
All right. The door has been left open. You can see figures moving about. There's a lot of noise inside. Jabber, jabber, chibber, jabber. I'm excited for this job. Delete this guy because it's a duplicate.
Of course.
I'm home, and kicks open the door.
Hello.
Door's already open.
Kicks the door so it's
Ah.
open more.
The rest are inside. You're the last ones to show up.
Yep. That
So
was
is
Ah!
it just? So I'm gonna ask something that's probably is it the same guy who sold me drugs, or is it just the same picture?
No, it's just the same picture.
Okay. So
That
excited
guy's
for a second.
still where I left him.
Yeah.
No. I only have so
Oh.
many randomly generated character portraits. However, stolen art I have much of. Okay, yes, and you can see a myriad of people who are all geared up for adventure. There's a dwarf and an elf. This elf seems to be from a different land. He has different kind of clothing and attire. Far more, shall we say, travel gear kind of approach, but he has kind of filigree and designs on some of the clothes underneath that is different from what you see in a lot of the stuff here in general on the elven objects.
So, question: does it look like we could take most of these guys in a fight?
A lot of them you could probably beat up.
Okay, cool. I meant one-on-ones, not the whole party versus all of them. I don't want to do that.
One-on-ones you could probably handle most of these people.
Oh,
This guy
are we
could
supposed to-
possibly put up a
Oh.
fight.
Are we supposed to be lining up?
No, they all step back.
Oh, I'm the only one still outside.
Oh.
All right.
Hello,
So you're the
friends.
last ones to show.
Oh.
Aye,
That was the plan, right?
it's good for good. This is one of the largest expeditionary groups I've led in a while.
I
Which
mean,
is a shame, since I'm the co. You're sure I'm the co? I kind of want to be the one in charge. Yes, I want you to help him learn. Points to this elf. All right.
Leans over to the gnome. Dwarves.
I'll be your co-supportive guide, and this here will be your guide. And with that, the scene will fade as we'll bring our session to a close. And we'll get to introductories and the adventure next time.